we back, man. Welcome back, or just welcome if it's your first time here. I know I'm getting a lot of new subscribers lately. I'm your humble host, man, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. This is the Golden Goose DFS experience where we specialize in single entry 3 max and 20 max contests. So if that's your particular style of play, man, you found the perfect home for you. But even if it's not, man, if you're just playing NBA DFS in general, trust me, this is one of the best spots you can be in, man. Hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on, hit that like button for your boy, man. Get some good karma headed your way. Goes a long way to helping the channel grow. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. This is my starting five, and this is your first time here. This is where I bring you 5 plays that's more than likely going to be in my player pools for DraftKings and FanDuel. I always say more than likely because this is NBA. If you're new to this, you can't set your lineups in the morning and think you good, man. You got to be in tune before lock, getting the injury news. It's going to be injury news throughout the day, throughout the night, even after lock. So if you're new to NBA DFS, man, you got to be tuned in and be able to make the switch and adjust accordingly, all right? But like I said, this is my starting 5. We're going to bring you 5 plays. But before I do that, man, we got my lineup review. Going over my best lineups from yesterday's slate, man, just so I can be an open book. Y'all can see my results and show my work, so to speak, man. All right, let's get into it. Yesterday was a break-even day on DK for me. Lost on FanDuel, but on FanDuel, I'm only doing like 1 or 2 lineups each night. I'm really scaling it back on FanDuel. I just don't be feeling a contest, man. So I'm just 1 or 2 lineups, single entry on FanDuel is all I be playing. So when I miss over there, it's gonna be a miss. I'm not 20 maxing like I'm doing on DK, so it's gonna vary over there on FanDuel. But like I said, when it broke even on DK, this is my best lineup. 308. This was in the $1.20 max. Came in 309th place. Wasn't really one particular thing that killed me yesterday. Just didn't quite get the right combinations together. This particular lineup had Dante Exum, everybody's chalk yesterday at 58%, but putting up another big game. He had just been playing extremely well since being injected into the starting lineup. Austin Reeves, 50% on, continues to play well off the bench for these Lakers. Gave you 41 fantasy points. Got the Strother here. I think we all got bailed out here. Because if Caldwell Pope don't get injured, I don't think we get that much from Strauss. He didn't do anything the first half, and I thought we was about to be, up the creek without a paddle. But he did get a lot of ownership, and like I said, I think we got bailed out. KCP getting hurt opened up the door for him here, and he came through in that second half and got you 30 fantasy points. LeBron James, man, you seen the thumbnail yesterday. I was heavy on the Lakers. Plenty of LeBron, plenty of AD. Like I said, I just didn't get the right combinations right. Love LeBron had 7% on, gave you 64 fantasy points, one of your highest fantasy scores on yesterday's slate. Definitely love that. And if you went him over, you probably going him and Luka together was a nice combination, but you could have went him over Luka and got the same production at a cheaper price. Love LeBron at low ownership here. Got the Derek Lively here, 45% on, just 28 fantasy points. An okay performance from him. Went to Kobe White again. Listen, I told y'all yesterday, man, don't worry about the matchup or the low total. The kid is playing good basketball right now, and he showed it again yesterday at 17% on, dropping almost a 50 burger on the Denver Nuggets here. One of the better defensive teams in the league. At the forward spot here, went to Torrey Craig once he got ruled in, just trying to get a different value piece here. As you know, always the case with NBA, you're going to be trying to find the value, hunting and scraping for value that you need. It was a small 5-game slate yesterday. Took some chances on Craig here, 6% on, only gave us 11 fantasy points. And then around at the bottom, I went Kawhi Leonard, 42% on, gave you 45 fantasy points. Best lineup on DK right there, 308. FanDuel, this was the $5 single entry. Just missed the money over here. Put up 271. Exum again, very chalky. Went to Malik Monk. He was kind of chalky here as well. Did not come through for us as they kind of got handled here by the Clippers. I went back to Ayo DeSumo just because I knew, one, I would get him at low ownership. And I thought there was no way he could go Ofer from the field again. Got him at 8% on, only 18 fantasy points, just okay. Tim Hardaway Jr. played well in his return at 7% on. I don't know how people wasn't on him. I know I know why, because I wasn't that heavy on him. Because I was worried about the back. Stuff like that, man, that can easily get tweaked, so I wasn't heavy on him, but it came through here at 8% here. Shout out to my man Trey for calling this Tim Hardaway game, 43 fantasy points. DeMar DeRozan, 23% on, 35, just okay. Paul George here. I gotta watch the game. I fell asleep last night. I don't know if he got hurt or what, but he only played 16 minutes. I don't know if he fouled out, got ejected. I didn't have really time to dive into it before getting this video. I just saw he only played 16 minutes. So that was my pivot off of Kawhi Leonard yesterday. I liked him, and Kawhi Leonard was getting the majority of the ownership, and I went to Paul George here. Did not work out for me. Got LeBron over here again, as you can see, man. I had him on the video yesterday for FanDuel. I was heavy on him, 64 fantasy points from here. Andrew Wiggins, just terrible. Just terrible. A guy I really didn't want, but he fit into this lineup with the salary I had left. And I wanted to give him a shot because he can. I thought he was on the verge of turning it around, but I don't know about Andrew Wiggins, man. Then Derek Lively here again, 29% on, 32 fantasy FanDuel points from him. But 271, just missed the money over there. But let's get to what you came here for. Your starting five today. Let's talk about it. Nice, 9-game slate today. Nice size slate. Like these size slates. At the top, man, I want to look at Dennis Schroeder, 6K. I know it's a little uneasy feeling, but we're going to get better value as the day opens up. But right now, I don't mind looking at Dennis Schroeder. Second highest team total on the slate. Well, second highest game total, on the slate. And we seen Schroeder in these high-scoring contests. He can hold his own, man. I think you get a pretty safe floor from him right here at 6K. And he does have some upside to get you 40, 42 fantasy points. So I like getting a little savings, a little value spend at my point guard right here with Dennis Schroeder. Come here, shooting guard, definitely an early value play. Definitely going to need some more news to open some things up. But I want to look at Chris Dunn, man, 3,800. Getting solid minutes off the bench the last two games, 24 and 17 minutes. And now you get in this spot with no Jordan Clarkson. Should be a boost to his minutes. Hopefully it is. They got a lot of guards they can play over there. Sexton, THT. It's a lot of moving parts, but they've shown interest in Dunn. They like to get him involved. So with no Jordan Clarkson here, maybe he moves into the starting lineup. Maybe not. Who knows where they decide to go? But definitely, I'm expecting to see 20, 25 minutes at least, with a chance for a few more minutes, especially if this game get ugly and New York take care of business here. But I like going to Chris Dunn early for a little value piece. At the small forward, Chris Middleton, 6,500. Listen, 260-point game total, man. I'm going to try to get to this game in any way I can, in the best ways I can. I like Chris Middleton right here. I like the price tag on him, 6,500. We saw the minutes be there last time out. I think that continues to happen as long as the game is close, which it should be here. I like this game environment. You're going to want to try to get to it, but the pricing here is going to make it tough. I'm getting to it with Chris Middleton at 6,500. He's probably going to garner some ownership, maybe a little chalky. At the power forward spot, going to go right back to Victor Wembanyama. Listen, I've been playing him off and on all year. That's just the ups and downs of a rookie, man. He done won for me. He done killed me. But I'm definitely going back to him. I like the matchup against the Lakers here in this spot, man. Give me some Victor Wembanyama at 8,800. And then at the center spot, I want to look at J Val, 6,700, going against these Washington Wizards, the NBA version of a homecoming team. I like J Val here. The minutes have been solidified. He should eat down low, always live for a big double-double. And if Zion is out in this matchup, it's only going to boost J Val. Should be more shot opportunities, more rebound opportunities. I like J Val right here at 6,700. Going to love him if Zion Williamson is out, all right? There you have it, man. Your starting five for DraftKings: Dennis Schroeder, Chris Dunn, Chris Middleton, Victor Wembanyama, and Jonas Valanciunas. Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there, all right? On the FanDuel side, at the top, man, want to look at Cade Cunningham, 8,100. Listen, they big underdogs here with 11, 12 points to Philly. But Cade Cunningham has just been solid, man. And if they hang around in this game and keep it close at all, I think it's due to him and Bogdanovich over here. The thing with Cade Cunningham is, listen, man, the peripherals are gonna be there. He's gonna fill up the stat sheet for you. The thing you gotta worry about is if the shot is falling, man. If he can get that shot falling, that's when you see the big gains from him. But the peripherals are gonna be there. We just need him to shoot good from the field. I'm gonna take some shots on him here at 8,100 going against these 76ers. Hopefully him and Bogdanovich can keep him in the game and get full run here. But I like Cade Cunningham at 8,100. At the shooting guard, man, give me Buddy Hield, 5,800. Listen, I know people are going to try to go back to Benedict Mathurin, but we've been there. We done that. We caught his big game last time out. We on to something else. We're going to let people go back there and try to catch that game again. I bet he comes in higher on the highest own of these Indiana middling guys, the Hills, the Bruce Browns, all them guys. I'm willing to bet Benedict Mathurin is the higher own of all them guys. Give me Buddy Hield here, 5,800. Now, we know he's scoring dependent. It's not much there in the way of peripherals. He got to luck into a big rebound in the assist game. It's all scoring here. But with a 260 total, man, I take my shots on this scoring here with Buddy Hield at 5,800. If he can get that shot to fall, you know he has a green light. He does not mind letting it fly. Give me Buddy Hield at 5,800. At the small forward, staying with Chris Middleton, 6,600. The price just hasn't caught up to his playing time yet, man. In years past, we've seen Chris Middleton be a low 8K player, man, and seasons past with Drew Holiday there. Maybe he doesn't get there with the usage of Damian Lillard added, but I think this is still too cheap for him in the role he's going to see. He's at least a high 7K player if he don't make it back to the 8s like he once was. Give me Chris Middleton at 6,600. At the power forward, want to look at Julius Randle, 8,500. Should absolute dominate inside on the Jazz, provided that Kessler misses. Like, there's nobody down there. Who they going to have at the rim? Olenek, Yurt7. Like, and if John Collins misses again, they don't have a body to throw on. If John Collins misses and Walker Kessler's out again, Julius Randle should absolutely destroy inside. There's nobody down there for him. They have nothing for him. He should have his way. I like Julius Randle at 8,500 going against the Jazz here in this spot. And then at the center, man, staying with Jay Val. They're giving me a $100 discount over there. He should destroy Gafford down there. Too big. Just should be able to have his way. The savvy vet, man. I'm hoping Zion is out here so he can really just destroy. I'm looking for a nice double-double from Jonas Valanciunas here at 6,600. There you have it, man. Your starting five on FanDuel. Jonas Valanciunas, Julius Randle, Chris Middleton, Buddy Hield, and Cade Cunningham. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. Any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below or hit me up on Twitter, man. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time, all right? Let's get it.